Hello. Going live on a Saturday morning. Going early. That's okay. That's okay. Double checking. Do-do-do. See, this is why it's a good idea to have notifications turned on. That way you know when I pull the trigger and go early. Luca, what's up? What's up, Jetta? Because you never know. You never know when I might just pop on here and go early. So how's doing a little bit of what's up, Michael? Fabulous disaster. What's up? Actually going to be bringing you up to speed on some more of the old Red Guardian helmet that I'm working on. I'm actually going to do some finishing touches on it. I'm going to show you where I made a boo-boo. But yeah, right there. I've got the centerpiece. I've got some side details. What's up, Matthias? It's right here behind me, man. It's right here. It's right there, man. So I got the star cut out. So that'll be the first thing that I'm gonna add. And Captain Pops, what's up? But no, it's all about just thought I'd hang out, and I want to work on this. I'm actually going to go work on my father-in-law's truck this morning, help him out. So I decided to sort of get things started a little earlier than normal. And I'm gonna go do some magnet fishing today. So, hey, we'll have some fun. Justin, I don't have the whole wave. I don't want the whole wave, to be honest with you. It's I'm very selective on that wave, on what I want. Oh my God, I think my glue's like, I think I think my glue is actually glued to the actual bottom. Wow, that's one way to get things started. But that's why you keep tools with you at your workbench, right? But yeah, the wave itself, the Sugarman wave, I mean, it's okay. There's just a lot of the figures I just don't particularly care for. I can't see a project with any of them. So, I'm not gonna get it. What's up, Glue Sniffer? Nice, welcome. Nicole, thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, buy what you like. But at the end of the day, I mean, we can't, like I said, I'm not a completionist. I've said this before, so it's easy for me to pass on things because I'm just not a completionist. So the only two figures, Weapon X I really liked. The Dark Beast, I do want it, but like I said in my video, the crazy thing about it is I actually want it more for the hammer than the actual figure. How crazy is that? I just think that hammer is cool. And I think it would be really cool to get that hammer and actually do a mold of it and do some castings. I think that'd be really, really fun to do. But, hey. I did notice this though. So when I was doing that video, and actually, Austin, dude, thank you so much. Wow. Appreciate that. The one thing I did notice is the Jean Grey figure actually looks pretty good. It really does. I was pleasantly surprised when I saw that. So, so I figured today, like I said, I'm going to be helping out my father-in-law today. Try to figure out why his cars or his trucks acting crazy. I've got to go pick up some red plastic dip because I'm really hoping to get this thing covered today, because I don't need a lot to what's up, Darren, to get it completed. But I will tell you about some mistakes. So I did make a mistake here. You see how close this is to the line here and how far it is from there? That's because I got in a hurry. But we make mistakes. We learn from them and we move on. What's up, Chuck? Rebels, thank you so much. You know, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I was upstairs a while ago, and that's another reason why I was sort of going live early too. Is I flipped over and the news was on and it was talking about everything going on, and I just told Kim, I said, you know what, I'm going downstairs and I want to do something positive, and I just want to go live and talk to everybody, and I'm tired of all this negative crap. Actually, Glue Sniffer, I got the email. My 2 extreme sets actually came in and are shipping. The Dojo and the Cabin is my next 2 that I'm getting. I will be doing reviews on those. I'm really excited for the Dojo one, because I'm going to do something with it that I've not done with any. Hang on. I'm going to do something with it that I've not done with any other of my extreme sets, I think. Is I'm going to permanently mount it. We now have the star. Boom. The Cabin, I think, would be really cool to take out, you know, to locations and stuff. But that Dojo, I'm excited. I've been waiting for that one. Let's see here. Yeah, those are good ones. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the hunts are great. Yeah, the wave itself, like I said, there's some really cool figures in it. It's just, if you guys have followed me for any length of time, you know that all of this has to do with something I can create or something I can photograph or something I can just work with. So there's a lot of figures that I think they're cool. I can't come up with anything that makes sense to me. One of the things I've just ordered, and I can't wait to get it in, is what is it? The Cranky spray can thing. I just forgot the name of the company, but I just ordered one of those because I want to take it and pose it in front of graffiti walls, and since it's a spray can, I just thought that'd be cool. So yeah. All right, so let's get this started. I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna do 2mm. Hello. So we got some really thin 2mm foam, which will work really good for hiding seams. That's right, hiding seams. Yeah, that'll be a cool one. That will be a cool one. So the trick, all right, so what I'm gonna do, I think, and these rulers here are great because they do this. So I love bendable rulers. I think I might be able to get away with just something this long here. And the fact that it's got all these crazy cool grid lines on it makes it really nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. That's right. Smash that like button. Smash it. Smash it. So let's see here. Not worried about the length. Now the fun part is figuring out how wide do I want to make these. I think that will be it. I also need to replenish some supplies today. I need to get some more markers, and I gotta get my plastic dip. But I really want to try to get at least one coat of plastic dip on this helmet today, because, or at least by tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to paint the centerpiece, which I got to go through my paint and look, but I've got to paint it sort of like a silver or a metallic or a gunmetal or something. I haven't quite decided yet. Oh, nice. Yeah, those the Ghostbuster figures, they do look good. And again, that's another one of those that they look great. I don't have a use for them right now, so I can walk away from them and not feel bad about it. But man, I tell you what though, there's so many cool toys out there that sometimes it's hard to walk away. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard. So I did a test cut because I'm just curious to see. All right, so that's definitely not wide enough. Oh really? Half of the Hellhound? That's cool. All right, so I know now that I need to go this wide. Oh, nice. That's another series that or wave that I'm really interested in right now. Is the GI Joes. I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm going to, because I've got Snake Eyes, so I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to get all of them. Destro looks really cool, but it's it is a cool looking wave. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, Mary, they can be really dangerous. Straight up, really dangerous. All right, rule number one, like this is plastic. Don't use this and that. Use the plastic for your lines, but don't cut with it, because it's not the first plastic ruler that I've actually cut, because I have forgotten about it. Just saying. Craft therapy table, that's right. We gotta, we're down here building things, you know. We're having fun. We're building some things, enjoying each other's company. That piece of foam is acting crazy, so I'm going to have to freehand it. But that's okay, because I've already got a line. But yeah, when those extreme, I'm really excited for the extreme sets to come in. Because you're gonna really, it's gonna be funny when you see what, how I actually do the permanent base. You'll never in a million years would ever guess what I'm gonna use for the base on it. That's the funny part. I'm actually using a part of a ping pong table. That's right, part of a ping pong table. Not too bad, Nicole. Like I said, it's always good when I'm down here hanging out or just chilling. I also need to go, when I go get my plasti dip, I need to get some spot filler for my lone wolf helmet. I found, I've already put, I'll show you guys before the stream's over with, but I've already got a couple of coats of primer on it. But I noticed there's one spot that I need to put a little spot filler in, nothing major. So I'm gonna get some of that today. So yeah, I got a decently planned day today. What's up, Jeanette? Can't pull, what's up, man? Right now, you haven't missed a lot, man. I'm just sitting here cutting some foam and we're chatting. Just having fun, hanging out. Something more fun than what's going on in the world right now. Boom. All right. Did I cut? Wow. Come on, Greg. A little bit more pressure. Cut through the whole thing. We're getting close. So what I'm gonna do, there we go. So there's that strip. And I'm thinking I may actually keep these wider strips. So let's do this. So what I'm gonna do, basically, all right, cool. So maybe that long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-cut these sort of to the length I want them. Whoops. That piece would work right there. Yeah, all right. Phone back up. Boston, what's up? Yeah, trying to stay home and relax. That's important. That's important. Trying to find something that can give you some relaxation is it's hard to do sometimes. This is something that gives me a lot of relaxation. Is not only doing toy hunts and things like that, but doing this, hanging out with you guys, chatting. Thank you, Nicole. I love making my videos. That is my therapy. It can be stressful sometimes, but not in a bad way, if that makes sense. What's up, Rob? That's right, gloves. I got some gloves. Also, I another cool thing for you guys. They sell this stuff at Lowe's, but it's it's a craft paper. It's not actually craft paper. It comes in a roll. It's actually designed to put down when you paint. Hence, we painted that room. So, but this is really good stuff for projects. Sorry for the noise. Out. And things like that. And it's relatively cheap. It's like, I think it's like $15 for this big old roll. But especially when you're gluing and things like that, it's just good to have something down. Voila. Cut your little square out. Now, when I glue this stuff up, I don't get glue on my cutting mat. Bingo, bango. Bingo, bango. It could, it could be. It's actually, it's pretty thick. I'm actually going to start using this for patterns, I think. It's, but you could. You definitely use it for shipping paper. It is thick though. It's not as thick as poster board, but it's about maybe 2 or 3 times thicker than wrapping paper, if that makes sense. Yeah. Lunch is here. Oh, that's right. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. Hopefully you got something good for lunch. All right, so this is going to be a pretty straightforward process. And the beauty of this is it's something to really help hide seam lines. And plus it gives you your own touch to something. It's always lunchtime. Yeah, food's awesome. Food is amazing. Hey, PBJs, they make a thing, they sell it in the grocery stores around here. They're called Uncrustables, and they're pre-made PBJ sandwiches, but it's like all the crust is gone around the bread, so it's like you made it just out of the center part of the bread. So addictive. What's up, Charlie? What's for breakfast? I had an egg sandwich about 3 hours ago. So I get up at the crack of dawn, even on my days off. Oh, the Lego Slave one? Yes. Creamy prawns and mushrooms? Boom. That's just wrong. That's wrong. Wrong, Jeanette, but wrong for all the right reasons. Wrong for all the right reasons. All right, so got that one done. I'm not going to get too big of a hurry gluing these up, so. Working on my one mask at home. Ooh. Yeah, Robbie, I'm with you on that one. What mask are you working on? But yeah, that I'm with you on that one. That's a cool one. That's a very cool one. All right, get this party started here. Oh man, that's a pretty big thing right there, Tony. Good luck with that procedure. Little known fact, back in the few years ago, I used to be, well, I'm still certified, but I was a personal trainer. I did group, which basically the class I taught, we averaged about 40 in the class, and the ranges of age was early 20s to, I had one gentleman that was late 70s, I think. So, yeah. I don't like the word diet, though. Lifestyle change. That's what I used to promote to all of my clients was we're going to do a lifestyle change. 'Cause that's just me, though, because lifestyle changes is exactly what that is, and it's a change. Binge watching, oh heck yeah, we got content, we got it. I think I'm also going to go find some. I don't know if I'm going to do it today or not, but I'm going to go find some acid brushes. All right, we'll let that one dry, and we'll catch up here. There you go, lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, it's everything we do is a part of a lifestyle. You know, everything we do. So you know. Oh yeah, you brought it up, Charlie. Leg pain, man. My knees. We've been doing a build out at work. Oh my gosh, man. My knees they're so trashed, so trashed. Infinity Pops, what's up? We're just hanging out, crafting. Have you ever had just one of those crazy nose itches? It's just like, drive me crazy. Back at work, okay, cool. That's good to hear. All right, so I'm gonna leave a little bit of an overhang. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this, sorry, the light's crazy. And I'm taking this piece of foam here and I'm hiding this seam line right here. And that's the beauty of the foam is you can actually pull it around and form it and contour it real easy. So it's a neat way to hide, I'm not gonna say mistakes, but miscalculations. Oh, I got a friend of mine that deals with sciatic pain, and I personally don't. I've never experienced it, but the way she talks, it's no bueno. It's not good. All right, so here's this seam right here, and now there's the same side or a different side where sorry, it's really glaring right there. So I've added a little extra touch, but what it's done, it's hid the seam. Then you just come back in here and do some trimming. That piece there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just a weird feeling. Drives me crazy sometimes. Makes me think I'm losing my mind and imagining things, but I know I'm not. I personally think it's because of all the dust that I've been around this week at work. So what I'm doing now is right here at the eye, very carefully, just follow the eye line and trimming off this piece of overhang. Voila. Boom. Right there. Whoops. Now we're going to repeat. But I did find a piece here that may work right there. It will work right there. I just need to figure out how I'm going to cut it. to look right. I'm gonna see if I can cut it to look right. Because if I can, I'm gonna reuse this piece right here. That's a little too drastic. A little too drastic of a cut. Thank you. I love taking my photos. I really do. It's I'm actually gonna be going. I'm gonna try to do it this weekend. Take some photos of a monument here in town. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. I can reuse that piece. Let me see if I can get this thing cut down to length though. Can I do it that way? Yeah, I think I can do it that way. Ooh, okay, Charlie. All right, let's get a little bit more. Let's get some contact adhesive. So what I'm gonna do, the little piece that I just cut off, it will work on my centerpiece underneath here. Well, so this is my interpretation of Red Guardian. It's not screen accurate by no means, but hey, who needs screen accuracy, right? Come on. We don't need that stuff. It's like kit bashing a Marvel Legend. It's like me and my buddy Kent was talking about last night. We were talking about kit bashing. So what I'm gonna do now is I took this piece, this little piece here that was off the big piece that I just put on, and if I can get it off my finger, and get it off the blade, stop it. And I'm gonna put it right here. EVA foam. This is a foam that I got at Michael's. It's made by Art Minds, right there. The main helmet is done out of 6mm. The trim pieces are 6mm as well. And then I've got some 4mm, and these last pieces that I'm putting on are 2mm. And basically what it does, it's when you do the layers, it just gives you those neat little three-dimensional effects. All right, let's see if we can get this bad boy stuck on here without boogering it up. Oh, that looks good. All right. The one thing that I'm actually missing down here that I need to actually get is a pair of scissors. So that's on the list. Hello, get back over here. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I like my Revan too. That's my little cosplay. So I came real close to buying a 3D printer yesterday. I came real close, but then I changed my mind. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. The purposes that I want one for aren't completely thought through yet. So I may wind up getting one, and I may not. I don't know. But they had a really good sale on them. So I don't know. I have to think things through a lot. All right. And now we have the centerpiece there. Boom. Yes, it is fully wearable. Actually, I wore that 2 years ago. It is fully wearable. Fully. Yeah, I mean it's so here's the thing. So, you know, a lot of people are 3D printing, you know, like armor and things like that, which I thought about it. I did. But so it cost about $50 for a kilogram, which is about 2 pounds of material. The 3D printer that I was looking at, they actually have a really good sale going on them right now. So it's going to set me back about $300, which isn't terrible. So they've got like $100 off on it with free shipping. So that saves a little bit of money. Then you figure, you know, literally hours, if not days, to you know, print something out. So when you compare the cost of like a company like 850 Armor Works down in Florida who do armor, it's not cost effective to 3D print armor. It's just not. When you figure out the time, the ROI, your return of investment, and everything. But what I would like to have one for is to do custom props for action figures and stands and things like that. That's what I really would like to get one for. I think that would be so much fun to create things for dioramas and things like that. So that's my thought process at the moment. If I get one, it's not to do big things or, you know, make a Mandalorian helmet or anything like that, because my Mandalorian helmet over there from Lone Wolf, it literally, it's cheaper. It was cheaper to buy it than it would be to buy 2 kilograms of PLA. So, and it's already made. Duh. I just got to sand it. But I have really been looking into castings. I've been looking at some silicone and things like that, especially when it comes to diorama stuff. So I've got some things in the works for some future projects and future additions to my channel. It's just a matter of just, you know, time. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. So like this Red Guardian helmet here, all right, it's made out of EVA foam. It's very lightweight, doesn't weigh anything. I've literally got not even $10 worth of foam. I'll put it to you this way. It would cost more for a Marvel Legends than what I have in this helmet so far, if I don't include time. If we look at it just from a material point of view, a Marvel Legends or a Black Series costs more than what I have in this helmet right here so far. So, because and a lot of people can make the comment, well, you know, the foam is $20 for this row and $14 for that row. True. But out of one row, I can make probably 5 or 6 of these helmets. So, you know. Simone, what's up? Well, Chris, here's the thing with the 3D printer. So here's the technology nowadays, because I was really looking at these things hard yesterday. You can scan a photo into software now, and that photo, the software will actually go ahead and redimension it. So let's say, for instance, you know, I wanted to 3D print this. Well, I can take a photo of this, photo there, import those in, and it's going to actually give me the measurements for this block. So the technology has came a long way. Glue sniffer. Hey, that actually crossed my mind. I was like, if I had a 3D printer, I could make a little 3D printed Red Guardian helmet. But no, when I think about like the dynamic figure stands, you know, these are acrylic. I get it. So, but who's to say you can't, 3D print some really cool stands? The program that I was talking about, it's actually part of the, I think it's Realtor or Reality or something, 3D printers. It's their software. It's online. You go to a website. It's pretty neat. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just, from a cost, like I said, from a cost perspective, it's actually cheaper to buy, especially a helmet, than it is to 3D print it. Now, let's take, for instance, the Knight of Ren helmet that I'm working on. No one's making those, so that would be a neat thing to try to 3D print. So there's places for it in the world, but I think I'm not going to go out and spend $1,000 on a 3D printer that has a print bed big enough to do a whole helmet when I've never done it before. So that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All right. Booyah. Booyah. All right, let's cut this one off. That ends off. And when you're cutting foam like this, don't use a saw motion. Get enough blade that you can actually go through and make the whole cut in one smooth little pass. Trust me. That right there will make your world so much better. All right, do a little bit of, I still got to do a little bit of rounding on these eyepieces, but nothing crazy. All right, there's that side. Boom. So we've got the seam lines covered. Booyah. So I've got two more that I'm going to do, and I'm thinking I might actually, I don't know if I'm going to do, I might follow the same thicknesses on those. Oh, I already had them cut. There we go. Yeah, strips. I was getting ready to cut some more. Made or modified, as far as helmets, as far as helmets goes, I've made successfully 3. Altogether about 6. But successfully, yeah, that's a whole nother animal. So I need to put a little bit of a slope to this. That might be too much. Oh, no, okay. I sort of know what I'm doing. Sort of, kind of know what I'm doing. You don't print. Yeah, that's a valid point. You don't 3D print a camp pool. That is true, but we could 3D print a Kent Pool figure. So what I'm doing now is I'm making my cut line. Since this is a small cut, I'm gonna use my plastic ruler that I told you guys not to use, but it's a small cut, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's see if that fits. That do fit. All right, so what I've done here, so I've got a seam here, so I'm cutting this piece to hide that seam. Booyah. Booyah. That's what'll happen. You'll get one, and you're absolutely right. You'll wind up doing things that you're like, that ain't what I got this for. But that's the fun of it, because you'll start figuring things out like, oh wow, I could do this, I could do that. Next thing you know, you're making things. But see, that's the thing I love about doing stuff like this is the fact that you're making. You know, you're a maker, and that's a term that I've really grown to embrace. First time I ever heard it, Adam Savage had talked about being a maker, and I've never heard that term before. And when you sit there and you take something, and I'll show you here in just a second. Let me get this little bit of glue here. So when you take something that is a singular dimension, flat, flat, and you're able to turn it into this that's three-dimensional and wearable, there's just something inherently cool about that, or to me. And it might just be me geeking out, I don't know, but to me, it is just so inherently cool to be able to do that. So, yeah. I did not know that, Mary. I did not know that. Nice. Nice, Chris. I love Adam Savage. I love Tested. I watch his videos religiously. And I was actually having a comment with a guy at work yesterday. We were talking about movies, and we were just talking about stuff like that. And I told him, I said, I really miss movies that were 100% practical effects, where they made things, Industrial Light and Magic and this and that. Where now everything's CG, and it's like, there was just something about having a team of people, like with the original Star Wars, all those models and everything else that were made to bring this movie to life. Now it's done on a computer, which is still really cool, but there was just some things that when it was a practical effect, Jaws, good example. But all right, there we go. We got that piece in. Another seam hid. There's just something about it that I think we've lost especially in movies. And again, I'm not saying that movies are terrible because they have CG, because there's some really cool movies got some really cool CG. But it's an art. It's an art that is sort of going to the wayside, and I don't know. I get a little sentimental about stuff like that. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. I mean, practical effects. I mean, it's using a good example. Star Wars, Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. I do believe it was made out of a flashlight and some other parts. And here's a special effects guy or a maker that created this thing out of just normal everyday items, and that's just cool. That's just wicked cool. The only regret I have is I didn't get into this stuff way back. I used to make stuff, but it was like out of wood and stuff like that, but nothing like this. Nothing like I built models, but actually creating things out of your imagination. That's the thing I like about my buddy Kent so much, because he's always kit bashing Marvel Legends, and it's exciting to watch that. So good morning, Pablo. Yeah, I'm with you. I think you're right on that one, Charlie. I think you're right. I just saw that, Austin. They call you tater salad. What's up, tater salad? Are you tater salad with mayonnaise, or are you tater salad with mustard? Mandalorian effects are great. I love the Mandalorian effects. Just catching up, making sure. Yeah, the paint process is probably this is the easy part, the paint part. Like I said, this is going to be a pretty easy paint job, I do believe. It's mainly going to be a base of red plastic dip. Then I'm probably going to put another coat of red on top of that, because I think the plastic dip red is sort of dullish. But then this center section here will be more of a chrome or a gunmetal finish. Then I'm gonna black wash the whole thing. I do need to. I'm not gonna do any kind of really battle damage or nothing like that on it. I might get the wood burner out and put some accents right here. I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. No, Wayne, I have not found that silly thing. Yeah, I would have never dreamed that would have been so hard to find after the fact. But I sort of understand why it's hard to find now, because of COVID. A lot of Legos have left the shelves because of that. Boom! We got the other side right there. All right, let's test fit it. Boom. Oh, that actually tightened it up a lot. I know these lights are probably like really glaring. Oh, okay, I dig it. Boom. It actually did. And that's another thing too, is when you put these little seam strips on here, it's almost like bracing. It actually makes the whole helmet more sturdy. I'm thinking about adding one more detail, and this is just a personal preference. I'm thinking about adding one more three-dimensional detail on the top. Let's see if we can get it. Man, these lights are crazy. Right there. Wow. I got an overhead light and I actually moved it. Will it do it? Come on. I'm thinking about adding another detail right there. What do you guys think? Yes, no? I'm gonna let you guys decide. You tell me, yes, no. Do we want to add another detail layer right there? You tell me, yes or no, and I will do it. Nicole saying yes, Jeanette saying yes. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. All right, Wayne, that works for him. You like this. All right. So, airbrush bottle. I'm using it to make a curve. Ah, boom. Made a curve. I was thinking about a curve, and I'm thinking about, and this is what I'll do a lot of times. I'll put a curve there and I'll look at it, or then I thought about maybe a point. All right, we're going to do it. Do we do curve or points at both ends? Curve at both ends? A curve at both ends? Or do we do a point? All right, curve or point? Once again, we're deciding as a team. Point, point, point. Well, that seemed to be pretty flipping unanimous right there. I do know that it's going to be, okay, so I can go ahead. Boom. We're making it happen. See? Team building crafting. How cool is this? Team building. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I don't need the craft paper. Oh yeah, actually I do. So let's get the point going. See if we can get that figured out. Okay. Get that one. Okay. Okay. Now then, let's see. We're going to go up to maybe here. Point at the front, curve in the back. Ooh. Ooh. That's an interesting concept. All right, tell you what, let me get this first point cut out. And then we will we'll talk about it. I'm telling you, hey, I like this. I like team building projects. I mean, you know. All right, we got our point. All right, so we got a point there. All right, let's figure out my length. Because the point will line up right there. I'm gonna bring it down pretty far. So we're gonna come down to about right there. Okay. Boom. Got that cut. All right, so we're agreeing a point in the front and a curve in the back. All right. Let me get this curve drawed. Drawed. Get it drawed. All right. No turning back now. We're cutting. We're cutting. and one slight curve at the back. What's up, Phyllis? All right, so now the fun part. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. Let me get a pen here, a little. Let's see. I think that'll work. Bring it on back. Make sure it's in the center. And don't pull your foam too tight when you're, because it will stretch. But all right, oh, will it do it? There we go. We got the point all the way back to the curve. Let's see. Boom. Oh, too much light. Man, that light is really getting on my nerve. There we go. Whoops, wait a minute. You know what? Hang on. I dig it. I may bring that back a little bit more. Maybe. Let's look here. May bring that point to there. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah. Minor adjustment. Now we're gonna get it lined up. Get it pinned. Voila. Draw my glue line. I need to put another thumbtack in it. Right there. Boom. All right. This is fun. This is fun actually creating this together with you guys. This is actually pretty cool. I'm digging it. All right. Got the glue line there. Then bring that there. Voila. What's up, Two Flowers? All right, so now we can pull the pins and start gluing this thing up, and we will be pretty much done. Pretty much. So yeah, I'm going to do a hunt this weekend. Still on the hunt for a heavy Mando Hot Wheel. My buddy Matias has me one, but God knows when we'll find time to see each other. But I want two of them because I want to take one of them out of the box or out of the package so I can actually photograph it with the other Mando car that I've got out of the box. I'm still looking for my Dagobah R2, which is eluding me. So hopefully I can find that. I'm still looking for some Hoth Rebel soldiers. I got one, but I'd like to get at least one more. I'd actually like to have two more because there's 3 different head sculpt options. So I'm gonna be looking for that. I was watching my buddy Foxy's video where Brooklyn had found some stuff, and man, that Walmart she went to was loaded. I was like, what? A little envious, not gonna lie, just a little bit, just a smidgen. Because it still fascinates me how toy stock and stuff like that happens and this and that. I actually read an article to where, because of everything that's going on, we could be looking at a toy shortage, which come Christmas time, that could be an interesting chapter in a lot of parents' lives when it comes to their kids and Christmas and stuff like that. So, because we always still have to remember, I mean, it's about the kids. They're the primary recipients, of toys. But I have noticed, especially in my area, especially the Walmart shelves they've been pretty thin. Pretty thin. So, oh, Tony, wow, you got one. That's awesome. Here's the crazy thing. I want to photograph that thing so bad. Here's where my FOMO kicks in. All right. My FOMO kicks in when I have something in my head that I want to photograph and I can't do it because I can't find the toy. That's my FOMO. That is straight up my FOMO right there. It's just, oh man. Because I get it in my head and I write it down in my book and I'm like, I so want to do this, but I can't. Affleck. Oh yeah. Sparkling ice coconut pineapple. Hey, whatever company makes this, if you want to sponsor me and send me like all of this you want to, I'll be more than happy to take it because I love this water. If you haven't figured it out yet, coconut and pineapple, that's my two favorite fruits. Yeah. Guys, I'm really excited that we were able to get, I missed one. Oh, I got one more piece I got to put on. This piece. Yeah, I'm going to use a wide piece for it. I forgot one piece right there. So we're not done yet. Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher at Starbucks. I used to get the Asahi Refresher, I think's what it was, back when I used to go to Starbucks a lot. I haven't been to Starbucks in forever. But the Starbucks refreshers, they're legit on point. Legit. All right, we're putting our center strap on. We're doing it. This is y'all's center strap. You created it. Boom. That looks so much better. Another layer of 3D right there. Look at this. Right there. Boom. Good job, everybody. Good job on that one. So now I need to put, do I want to use that or do I want to use, I don't think I've got any more of that little piece that I cut. I think I am going to use this. All right. Yeah, I'm going to use this. Waste not, want not. Waste not, want not. And that's the thing. That's why I've got a scrap box over there. You can always have uses for your phone. So don't throw it away. Keep it. Keep it. It's going to be basically, Jeanette, it's going to be similar to these colors here. So mine doesn't look nothing like this one, but hey, it's my interpretation of it. But yeah, it's basically going to be red, black, some silvers. Like I said, mine doesn't come down over the cheek. This one, like I said, this started out going to be a Daredevil helmet. So, yeah. But, like I said, Thomas over at Much Props, this is where I actually got the pattern from and watched his video making the Daredevil helmet. And, you know, he made a very good, and if you haven't checked him out, definitely check him out. Really cool dude. He does some really cool stuff. But he made a comment when he was building this helmet, and he was like, you know, you could take the Daredevil helmet as a base and actually create other helmets. And so when I first put it together and I looked at it, and I was like, well, why can't that be Red Guardian? Because Daredevil didn't have a beard. I think he might have had stubble. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got this thing stuck to my finger, and I'm trying to get it off. There we go. And so I thought, well, why not? Let's do the Red Guardian. But now I'm actually thinking about using this same template design and maybe try a Captain America helmet or cowl. Because a lot of templates, you can use them as good base templates. My Mandalorian, heavy Mandalorian, the dome part is actually a dome you can use for multiple things. Yeah, Batman helmet, boy, that's a lot of these helmets. There's also another person on Instagram, Stormtrooper Templates. He does some really great stuff, but his helmets are very complex, but they're very detailed. Very detailed. Yeah, scraps of yarns. Yeah. Now this is my Red Guardian. This is gonna be my Red Guardian helmet. And here's another thing too. The way these eyes and stuff are done, I could actually, in the nose, I could do this as a Dr. Doom helmet, which I've been thinking about that one as well. Dr. Doom. If I make a Dr. Doom helmet, I'm gonna have to make two and send one to my buddy Kent. Kent would rock a Dr. Doom helmet. On his live streams, yeah. All right, let's get this last seam covered. Get it trimmed. And I think we will be officially done and ready to paint. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, Odin makes, religiously. I watched his live stream yesterday. He's the one that actually inspired me for the heavy Mandalorian helmet I made. I watched his video on it. He's the one that actually got me started in EVA foam. But yeah, Odin makes, yeah. All right. The back piece seam is hid now. I figured I'd use the same thickness as the center stripe here to follow through with that. Now, there's a couple other things you could do to it. You know, I mean, we could get crazy with it, but I think I am officially done. Make some Wonder Woman stuff. I think the Red Guardian, the construction is done. Now it's on to paint. Booyah. I dig this. This is literally one of my, this is like seriously a favorite right now. I wonder if I can wear my hat. And you know what's funny is a helmet like this I would so wear. Like if I go down to Atlanta Comic Con, man, this thing might go with me. I don't know. I might figure out a way to hook a GoPro up to it. Make like a. I mean, I think it'd be cool. I think it would be awesome. Now the fun part. Cleaning up the mess. Thanks, James. Thank you, sir. But yeah, I mean, it's so much fun to actually getting out and creating these things and just having fun and enjoying something to put some relaxation in you and things like that. Oh, speaking of, I've already got another piece that I'm working on. I haven't started the build process yet, but I found in a group that I'm part of, I found a gentleman who actually created some heavy Mandalorian pauldrons or shoulder armor. So, thanks, Jeanette. What? Got a toy delivery. So I've got that pattern, and so I'm gonna make a couple of heavy Mandalorian shoulder armor pieces. I'm definitely gonna make one because I want to see how it looks like, because the heavy Mandalorian is my favorite as of right now, because he's a big dude and I'm a big dude, so it just sort of works. Nicole, the Iron Man helmet, I've actually got that one in my book as well, because the helmets that you can buy for Iron Man, they don't fit my head. But yeah, I think that'd be a cool one too to make. Got the gloves. 2 points into the trash can. I still need to actually go through. I still need to find. I'm still on the hunt. I'm still on the hunt for my my last mini. I'm still on the hunt for that bad boy right there. Because once I get him, I got to start taking these off bases. Because I got to get these bad boys photographed. So I don't know. Still on the hunt. I found some at Books A Million, but they were still full price, and I'm like, man, I can't pay $7 a piece for them. I'm trying to find one. Thanos helmet. Ooh. Mary, am I putting you to sleep? Rock-a-bye, babe. No. Oh. But yeah, so I'm really excited to finally get this bad boy done. This one actually went pretty quick. It actually did. So now I've got to get the paint. So yeah. What's that? Ooh, Predator helmet. Naps are good. I don't care what anybody says. Naps are awesome. Predator helmet would be cool. There'd be a lot. I've seen some videos of people that's made Predator helmets. There's a lot of work into them. Lot of work, which isn't a bad thing. It's just. I actually, Chris, I saw that Mezco yesterday. It looks really good. It looks great. Nothing wrong with it. Mezcos are. That is a rabbit hole. That's a straight up rabbit hole. Honestly, Mandy, here's the thing. Anything I'm not gonna say everything's easy, because I've had my share of failures with this, working with the phone. But I'm a firm believer in just keep on, keeping on, and trying and just making things work. I'm squirreling on you guys because I just thought about something. So I bought this really cool tool. It's called a hole drill. And I was sitting here looking at this thing and I thought, wait a minute. Because little details. What's up, Paul? So I'm gonna get your opinion since we created the one thing together. I'm gonna get your opinion on something. I need to put that on this. So I'd hate to cut through my mat. So the cool thing about this little thing here, it makes perfectly round cosplay pieces. And I'm thinking, what about a circle right here? Or maybe a series of circles going, I don't know, I'm thinking here. But I'm thinking right there. I know he doesn't have one, I know that. But then I was also thinking back here in the corner, I don't know. What are we thinking? And there's different sizes too. I can actually, that's the bigger size. But you can also take a square piece and make a hole like that. I don't know. Decisions. I'm gonna cut two of them out just in case. What do we think? Leave it alone. Don't overdo it. Okay, that's a good. I'm okay with that. I like that. See, that's a good, honest opinion. Just paint it. Okay. Leave it. All right. But I wanted to show you this anyway. But see how perfect of a hole. I mean, oh, wait a minute. I got glasses right there. But these make these really cool, perfectly circle EVA foam pieces. So what I'm gonna do, we got a few more minutes before I wrap this thing up. So I'm gonna cut out some holes and some things and put them in my box here with this piece of scrap foam. So that's a neat little way to add details. And this little tool here, I mean, you're only talking, I think it was like 20 bucks, but if you're trying to cut out holes, yeah, that legitimately would be pain. Yes, Pablo, they actually did. I was really excited. I actually did a curbside pickup order for the foam that I did for this helmet. I was at work. I knew they had it. And I just gave them a call, ordered it online, drove by on the way home from work, and picked it up. So I was super excited for that. Let's see here. All right. I'm listening. Hey, I listen to you guys. But I wanted to show you something real quick. Just in that small amount of time, there's how many holes I just cut out. So having the ability to cut out perfect size holes and perfect size discs, boom, we're done. And another cool thing too is you could actually, and then what I do is I just put them all in there with my bits. I got a piece on my, what? I got a piece on my, oh, I did, right there, boom. Thank you. But having the proper tool. Now, you could take a nickel or a dime and draw a circle and take an X-Acto knife, but I don't know how good you are, but I am nowhere near that good to cut a circle. Nowhere near. Battle damage wise, the bullet graze, that's actually a good idea. I could do that. I think on this one, I just want to go straight up, paint it, not overthink it, and start doing the damage and stuff. Because to be honest with you, I've never done one that's just straight up like out of the showroom, factory built. But that's another reason why you don't get rid of your scrap foam, is like this little piece right here. This is the one that I cut the stars out, so I've always got a piece of scrap that I can use to cut discs out of. So there we go. Thank you guys for all the help. I couldn't have done it without you. We made it better. We made it better. I'm glad we went with the point in the half circle. I'm glad we did that. Good job, everybody. All right, so we got maybe about 10 more minutes, 5-10 minutes. We're just gonna sit here and chat. If there's anything you guys want to ask, bring it. Bring it. Because I'm here. James, I gotta ask James Kohler something. Hey, James, are you the James I'm thinking of, James? Like, used to work with each other, James? And I gotta ask, 'cause I used to work with a James Kohler, so I gotta ask, you know. See, somewhat. Boom! That's what I thought. What's up, buddy, James? James is good people. Known James forever. Seems like ever. Glue sniffer, Walgreens thing, I absolutely agree with you. Until you blackwash it or weather it, then it looks as good. That 2 flowers, you're the first person that has asked that question. I don't know. I truly do not know. I looked at it. It's wicked cool. I think it would photograph great. I don't know. I wish I could say yes or no, but I just don't know. It takes up a lot of space. I like 10-inch pops. I do. Matter of fact, I've actually thought about putting a shelf up back here, like right in here somewhere, and just bring my 10 inches down here for now. But it looks really good. It does look good. Foxy for real. We were just talking about your video with Brooklyn and how she's all those massively cool Black Series figures and everything. And I was telling her about it. I got a little jealous right when I saw that. I'm not gonna lie, man. I know you're only like 100 miles away from me, but I literally thought about getting in the car. Just saying. But it does look great. It's a good looking pop. It's great. 10-inch Yoda, that would be cool. But I'm starting to see Pablo. I actually have that set, and yes, I've used it before. If you go back and look at some of my previous posts on and if you haven't followed me on Greg Cook Photography on Facebook, do it. I post there as well as Instagram. But I did do some photos. I've actually got some prints of a Darth Vader 6-inch that I did inside that diorama set. I've actually pulled it out, and I'm actually going to be using it along with my fog monster, because I'm thinking about putting my Han and carbonite in it because it's got the lights and it's the technical. It's not gonna be like a pit thing. It's just gonna be more in it. But I'm gonna start playing with that. Yeah, she did great, dude. Thumbs up to Brooklyn. She killed it. I'm just like, she found more in literally that one clip than I think most of us has found in like 6 months. So, Foxy, just give her the camera, man. Just let her go on the hunts and just bring you the spoils. Ooh, Rebel. Hey, that Woody's good. I think my buddy Jetta's got that one. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Oh, Foxy, I'm gonna give you some live stream advice, man, on raising a daughter. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, bro. There's nothing in this world greater than raising a daughter. Trust me. You're gonna have to call me. You're gonna have to call me the first, here in a few years, whenever you get that emotional side, because it's coming, brother. It's coming. Boys are great too, but there's just something about raising a daughter that really gets you in touch with, but getting makeup put on and doing tea parties and playing with Barbies, and it's a blast. It is a blast, but there's just something about it. There's something about it. Watching them grow up, they mature. And again, this isn't a dig against raising a son, because I was a son, but the girls mature so much differently. Their needs and their wants and their aspirations and their attention spans and everything are so much dynamically different than raising a boy. And I think that's the cool thing about it is, it just puts you in a different mindset that, to be perfectly honest with you, raising any child is going to make you a better person. But I think raising a daughter brings out the emotional side of you that a lot of men suppress and don't bring out, if that makes sense. I mean, it's rough not being able to fix things, man, when they're crying. It's rough. It's rough. You just can't say, suck it up, But it's a blast. I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoy my granddaughters. I got a wonderful grandson, but between the daughter and the granddaughters, it's just a blast, man. It's a blast. Yeah, the reptiles will outlast you, man. But yeah, Foxy, man, I'm always here for you, brother. I'm always here for you, because there's no book for it. There's no book for it, man. I'm gonna tell you something. This is a true story. Me and Kim would have conversations every night, just about religiously, and I was always asking her advice on things that I did. Hey, was this okay? Did I handle that right? Was I going in the right direction? That's the one thing I do recommend to any parent. Find that time to communicate with each other, discuss the events of the day, and it's okay to fail. It's okay to not have all the right answers. But it's a journey, man. It's a journey. It's a journey. And it's a wonderful journey. It is. Yeah, I get it, man. It is scary. It is exciting. It's it's a life. It's an extension of you, So it's one of those things to where it's like, you go with the flow sometimes, and sometimes the dam breaks. After the first one gets easier. But yeah, seriously though, it's if you or Brooklyn ever need anything, man, you just let me know. I'm here for you. But it's I don't know, man. I love it. It's great. You'll never forget your first um, makeup session. Those are great. You know, eyeliner, blood, everything. It's yeah. It's Clown City, man. It's Clown City. It's gonna look just yeah. Just go with it. Oh my God, that's right. Yes, Foxy. Happy early Father's Day to you, brother. That's right. You're part of the club. It's your day. Boom. That's right. It is. It's Father's Day next weekend. That is right. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Foxy. Like I said, I'm not. Look, I've I have made a bunch of mistakes over the years. How in the? Oh wait a minute! I seriously just squirreled. So this little test bumper that I made, it perfectly fits in the hole on the table that these pegs fit in. I just noticed that. Now I know what to do with those foam pieces. But yeah, man, I mean, it's you learn from mistakes, you learn from history, you learn from everything that you go through in life. Should be a learning lesson every day. It's like from the moment you're born until the moment you die, you're in full-time learning mode, or you should be. Whether it's picking up something new to do, or school's not the only place you learn. You learn life lessons, and that's the thing that a lot of folks don't understand anymore. Is you take a bad situation and you figure out how to improve on that bad situation to where, number one, doesn't happen again, but how can I grow from it? How can I be better for it? You don't erase it. You don't erase the negative that happens. You got to have it. You got to have the good and the bad simultaneously to formulate a solution. And we as a people, we're forgetting that. We're forgetting that. Every single bad mistake I've ever made is still in me. And I embrace it. Boom. My wife just texted me. I cannot believe that. She just sent me a text message. You know I can't answer a text message when I'm live streaming. Oh my goodness. I don't know if she'll come down. I'm gonna see if I can get her to come down. Hey Kim. Oh, she ain't gonna listen to me now. That's hilarious. See, that's YouTuber 101 right there. She knows I'm down here on a live stream, and so she texts me, and I can't read it. Spare time. Me retiring will probably never happen, unfortunately. Yeah, it'll be probably the minimum another 10 years before I could retire. Now, if we want to spread the word and get my view count up like 100,000 views per video, and I possibly might be able to make half a buck or two off of YouTube, maybe one day. But no, I enjoy working. I do enjoy working. I'm a firm believer you got to stay busy. You have to stay busy. You have to find things that occupy your time and your mental space. You just can't be complacent and just lay around and not do anything. So But if I could retire, if I had my dream, okay, we're going to end because I do need to go because I know what she's texting me about. We need to go work on the truck. My my later in life dream is I always wanted to have my own studio. And what I wanted to do is have a studio space, almost like an art gallery, to where not only I could put um, my work on display, but also to let inspiring photographers display their art. Because it's really hard for for photographers to really get noticed other than social media. And I always wanted to be able to have a space where they could, for free, they bring their artwork in, they hang it, they display it, give them a section of a wall. It would give them a place to make some money from their artwork and just give back to them. But also it'd be like my area for me to do my thing and stuff like that. So, that's sort of the dream. But Tony, thank you so much. Yeah, it happens. But guys, I think we're going to call it to an end before I get in trouble. But I don't know. But I do need to go work. I need to go work on my father-in-law's truck. And I need to get out and do some magnet fishing. I might try to do a magnet fishing video this weekend. I haven't done one of those in a while. But guys, thank you so much for the help, the helmet. We did great on it. I will definitely be posting a photo of this point on Instagram, but I'll keep you up to date on the progress. You'll probably see a really finished product on Tuesday's live stream. So thanks for the help. Thanks for hanging out with me down here in the basement, the temporary workspace, or whatever we want to call it, at the toy bench. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And always remember, toys refresh your soul. I'll see you next time.